Rise from your grave.
It's Godzilla. Hey everybody, it's RC again, and welcome to another episode of Game Grave. Here we are playing Godzilla because, hey, the new movie's coming out, and I figured, what better way to celebrate the new movie coming out than playing a game that came out 20-something years ago, right? That's somewhat related to it? No, not at all. But we're going to play it, we're going to see how it holds up, see if it's any good. So here, let's get to it. So we got new game, last game, and password game. We're going to go with new game. So this is a game that I, despite being a Godzilla fan, had never played. I knew it existed, but it was just a game that was never on my radar based on the screenshots on the back of the box, and you'll soon see why. However, in 2XXX AD, the Earth receives a declaration. Could this text move any slower? My god. The sprites are pretty cool, though. The graphics are nice. Okay, we received a declaration of war from Planet X. Of course, Planet X. Where else, right? And then with the entire solar... Oh, okay, loading. Solar system as the... Wow, this is painful. This is incredibly painful. But I want to see the story. As the battlefield, bloody combat. Now we wait 5 minutes for the next set. Oh, this is bad. Bloody combat begins between space, monsters, and our guardians, comma. Oh my god. Oh. Godzilla and Mothra. Yes! So we know that we're playing as Godzilla and Mothra, right? We're the guardians of Earth. Wow, that is painfully slow. The sprites look cool, but hey, for anybody who's seen the beginning of the Mega Man games, you know that text can move a lot quicker. The Earth. So here it is. These are the screenshots that I remember from seeing the game as a kid, whether it was on the... I don't know if they were the ones that were directly on the back of a box, or whether this was seen at a friend's house or something like that, but I just remember seeing the game and just going, nah, I like Godzilla, but nah, this is not... It's not what I envisioned Godzilla to be. So it looks like from here you could pick between playing as Godzilla or Mothra. And the whole first board here, you know, it's kind of set up like checkers or chess or something like that. And I guess the object is to play as Godzilla or Mothra and kill or destroy the monsters on the other side of the board. So let's start with Mothra here. And we'll go... I played a round of this before I started recording and unable to advance any further. And I noticed that the movement between spaces is very strange. But we'll start here with Mothra. So pretty much every stage that you play with Mothra is going to be like this, where it's kind of like an R-type of thing, you know, a shoot-'em-up game where you're just trying to get through the level. There's really no real point in shooting these things unless the thing is going to actually give you some items that's useful. So you see at the top that like that red rocket thing that I picked up there. Oh, red rocket. Let's say red vial, because red rocket sounds vile. Am I right? Let's not talk about red rockets. Anyway, we pick up this red vial thing here, and that replenishes your life. And I can continue flying, shooting the red stuff out of my eyes. Some more rocks to destroy, some more dudes here. And you'll notice that the board here is pretty much identical to the board I just played. And that happens a lot, it seemed like, when I was playing the first round. Boards are reused quite often. The level looks exactly the same as the one you might have played right before it. And to me, that gets to be a little tedious. It starts to get a little annoying. And one of the big things I hated while playing this earlier is, as Mothra, you notice that with the wingspan, you can only go so high up on the screen here. You can't have your wings go up into your HUD or anything like that. This is as much space as I can take going up. So that was something I wasn't too fond of, because you would feel like, hey, come on, I got more space up here I could explore. Give me some room, huh? Or make Mothra just a teeny bit smaller so I can actually fit through areas where enemies are throwing a ton of crap at me, you know? I guess the designers didn't really care about that, though, because it does take a lot to actually kill you. Like, you notice that those bullets, they look like they're taking a lot off of me, but they're really not. Because you get one of those red vials, and your life is pretty much replenished. But the problem is the red vials do not shoot out of every enemy that you kill. I noticed they actually come out of these rocks here a lot more. So I don't know if they're storing life juice in the rocks specifically for you, or what's going on with that. I guess it's a clever idea to try to store your life force in rocks where people aren't going to get to them. Obviously, these guys did not build all of their weapons in the rocks that have our life juice. But we need that life juice to survive. Look at that! I just avoided both of those rockets. Who's good at the game? I'm good at the game. Unless I'm getting hit. When I get hit, it really frustrates me in this game, because it doesn't just hit you and take life down. It hits you, and then it knocks you all the way down to the bottom left of the screen. And that can be really irritating sometimes. So you'll see that the computer just took their turn to move. And now it's my turn to pick another monster here and make my move. So I would like to go over, please. There we go. And as soon as you get close to an enemy, it's going to ask you if you want to fight. So I'm going to say yeah, because... Will you fight Godzilla? Yes. So before we even get to the enemy, though, we have to go through yet another board that looks identical to the other boards. You guys sensing a little pattern here? Now, the other thing you'll notice up in the top is that I have two bars, my life and my power. I fought this guy in my previous round, and it was super annoying, and you'll soon see why. And that guy hits you with the tentacle. He has this way where he could actually get close to you, and he can knock you down to this bottom corner, and if he feels like it, you'll just sit there forever. You can't get out of it. Like right now, I am completely trapped. I can't get out until he chooses to jump away from me. And wow, is that infuriating. Like, if I actually cared about progressing in this game, I would be so pissed off. Now, you'll notice right there, I was dropping some Mothra bombs there on this dude. Now, that would be what uses up my power meter up there. When I get hit, that takes out my life. But when I use, when I hit start and drop those little pods or whatever, that uses up my power. So yeah, I'm just not going to move, and I'm going to fight him again and see if I can take him out this round. Which is, this was nice though, that I did not have to go through the level again. But oh my God, let me up! There's nothing I could do here. And again, the thing I was talking about with Mothra's wingspan. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, you got me. I can't go up any further than this because of his wings. Or her wings, I should say. Now, this is probably going to take up a whole nother turn of mine, because this guy will not let me up to take him out. And I can't go past him, you'll notice. I'm heading right to get away. I'm trying to push up to get away. Wow. If I was a little kid playing this game, I would be super pissed. So the reason I'm fighting him again here is because he stayed next to me and chose to stay. And that was a waste of my pod. Oh, and I missed him with all those pods, too. These fight scenes are not very exciting, though, are they? Just a big black screen? Why didn't they put us on a board? Ah, boom, we got him! A little victory music. But why did they put us on a screen where we were on a crazy lava planet or something to that effect? You know, that would have been awesome. Okay, before I fight the next monster, I want to show you what Godzilla does here. See, look at that. I meant to go over, but instead, like, I'm in the exact same speed or spot, and I cannot move Godzilla again. Oh, that's so annoying. So when you play as Godzilla here, you have this move, boom, 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 and you have this move. So you can kick and punch. Kick, punch. It's all in the mind, right? But to me, yeah, I mean, it's definitely reminiscent of Parappa, isn't it? Because Godzilla does look like he's dancing a bit here. Boom, boom. It's the Godzilla shuffle. Check it out. Shuffle. Yep. Hands out, legs out. I like it. What if that's all Godzilla was doing in the old movies? He was just a big dancer. Loved to get out there and shake it. And it just so happened he was just really uncoordinated and ended up taking out all those buildings and people and everything with him, you know? Unfortunate for him, I guess. Okay, so now we're fighting Mugira, it looks like. But this guy could actually drop bombs on, so that's a little better. But it's just like I can't get close enough to actually drop a whole lot of them on him, so it's kind of useless as well. Oh my god. Come here, jerk. I'll back you up. How about that? Yeah, that's right. I'll back you into a corner, like your buddy was doing to me. Wow, his power does a lot more damage than mine does to him. But I notice if I get in a certain rhythm and hit this guy in a certain rhythm with Mothra, with her eye blast or whatever you want to call him, I could keep him right there where I want him. Okay, I'm trying to select Mothra. Okay, yep, keep you there. Yep. Let's fight Mugira. At least now we can skip the board. That's nice. It's like they understood checkpointing at an early time in gaming. So you can notice my Mothra laser blast, eye blast thing here doesn't really do much to this guy. And that could be really annoying. Because you're over here, like, you know, tapping the buttons as much as you can. Trying to get at this guy. Ah, he could just wail on you with that move right there. It takes away so much more health than I take off with my stuff. I can't even get close to him. Mugira thought that farther fighting here might be disadvantageous, so retreated to the next field. Okay, thanks for the thanks for the info. Now this is pretty much where I left off in my other round that I was playing here. I noticed that for some odd reason, we'll stop on this board because I didn't get to check this space out here. Okay, I did play a boss like this similar in my last round, and it's some big fungus thing. But yeah, from what I read, because I like to read a little bit about these games if I haven't played them beforehand, so I'm not going in completely naked. With old games, I'm not sure how many of you would know. I'm sure some of you watching this and reminiscing would know, of course, but a lot of the info for a game really was in the instruction manual. You had to read that instruction manual to know a lot of the story and a lot of the moves, like pretty much everything. There we go, need that health. Otherwise, you were going to be a little clueless while you were playing. And while reading about the game, apparently you are able to get past a board of the game when all the monsters have disappeared or been finished. And right there you could tell that we had killed one, and one retreated to the next board because it was disadvantageous, or however you want to say it. But it didn't end the board for us. So to me, there we go. Did we take it out? Something I miss from newer games, by the way. When you're killing a boss and it flashes as it's dying. I love that. But we took it out. So take that, dude. But yeah, so the question remains here. How the hell do we get to the next board? Trying to go up. See, I can go up and then back down, but I can't go over. I just want to go over. Control on this is completely weird and whacked out. So what do? Do I just keep playing through these levels until I get to the end? I'm not really sure. But I would like to at least see the next board and see what it looks like. Overall, with the levels, though, I would say I prefer playing the levels with Mothra. Okay, I just fought this guy. I prefer playing the levels with Mothra, just because I feel like I have more control, obviously, over the character being a flying character, and it's kind of nice because Mothra can avoid a lot more than Godzilla. Godzilla pretty much can only move like backwards and forwards, and he gets hit by everything. But Mothra, she can actually duck out of the way, despite the problem with the wingspan and it taking up so much space on the game level here, on the game screen itself. Regardless of that, I look at this. Like, I can move up and down and all over the place. It's nice. It is nice. However, she does not have the sweet Godzilla fire, which next time I play as Godzilla, I'll have to show you his special move, because that's probably the one greatest thing about this game. Is I feel like they got his fire, like, dead on. There we go, took it out again. How many of those fungus things am I going to have to kill? That's what I would like to know. Oh, and here we go, another level. Whoop. Whoop. See, look at that. Getting hit by things, it just sends me down in the bottom left corner, and that is so annoying. Don't even care about getting hit. I could take a little bit of a... I could take some hits. Because we could just pick up those health vials and we're good to go. It's not a big deal. But when you totally... Like that, when you totally... just send me flying back... and I can't do anything about it, like that, or like when I was fighting the boss had me trapped in that bottom left corner, like, my god. There's nothing more annoying than that. It's probably the equivalent of getting juggled in Street Fighter or something like that, you know? Okay, let's check out this level here. These weird gray buildings have got to have something to do. Like, wow, yeah, look at this thing. These weird gray buildings have got to have something to do with finishing the level. I don't know for sure. I mean, does Godzilla and Mothra, do they both have to get to the end of the level? I don't know. But I feel like if that were the case, you know, that playing through this game might take a while, because Godzilla can only move like 2 spaces at once. Mothra can fly through about 5 or 6 of them. Take that weird ancient dragon lava thing. At least these levels look like things that would be like in monster space, you know? The tanks and stuff, you know, obviously it's a space station or whatever, but the board before this where you had like dragon lava monsters coming out of the ground and stuff, that's what I would expect to see in space. You know, from where Mothra and all these other characters come from. Oh, boy. Oh, just let me through. Just let me through. Let me get to the end here. All I want to see is the next board. I don't even want to finish this game. I just want to see the next board. I want to see what it looks like. It's probably the exact same game board, to be honest. And all they did was stick a couple different monsters on it. Whoa, this is new. What the hell is this? Now this, again, Another board I would expect to see in Monster Space. And of course, what level would be complete without jet fighters dropping bombs on me overhead, while pink, weird googly things are trying to attack me, whatever the hell those are. Okay, we're at some kind of weird space station here. Okay, you see that? Like, I get hit by 3 of those and they all hit me. Oh, looks like I found a way away from them, though. Just fly below. Down. So if I play through this level, that should... You would think this would finish it, right? Kind of like chess, like... You get to the very end. See, like, those bullets there that those things throw, they go right through my wings, so... I'm good if I... See, if then when I run into those things, that's where it becomes a issue. Oh. Back to the bottom. See, look at that. We already found a... We already found a little bit of a strategy, a glitch, or a tactic, pro tip. What do you want to call it? I've already found something like that for this game. I'll probably never play again. The music in this level is not bad. I just wish they would have picked some more music to go along with it. God, I'm gonna have to kill this thing. Those things are hitting me way too frequently for me to get past it. How about this as well? Like, Mothra's... Oh, we'll do it in the next board. Oh, and that was the end. Okay, so we're not on the next board yet, though. Alright, Godzilla, let's do some damage, huh? See? 2 spaces. Every turn, he can move a whole 2 spaces. Big, hairy, friggin' deal. Alright, let's do this. Dance your way to the top, Godzilla. Just do it. Just dance your way to the top. Got some health. Ugh, plane to the face. The sprite for Godzilla looks pretty good, you gotta admit. Even when he's getting hit, he's like, oh! It's got a great look. Alright. Here's his power. Boom! If there were so many sprites on screen, you'd be able to see it a little better, but we'll give it another shot here in a second. See, Godzilla's got to kick through all this stuff. I'm alternating between A and B, and one kicks and one punches. But like with Mothra, see, that's why I like playing the levels with her better, because she could just fly over most of this crap. Godzilla, however, cannot. And that's as far as he can go there. Okay. Boom, boom. Take it. Oh man, my health is going down quick. Gotta get this capsule. Get that health vial. There we go. We're back in the game. Yo, we're back in it. We're back in it, Godzilla. We back in it. Okay, we're moving. We're moving good. I have no idea if we're going to be able to make it to the end of this board. Hopefully someday. What the hell is that thing? Well, perfect timing for that. Though it doesn't seem like it did too much, does it? Oh, look at that. You can jump by pushing up. Okay, that looks awful. I did not know you could jump until I pushed up. And I'm kind of upset that I did, because it looks really bad. Okay, Godzilla's about to die. Oh, the Guardian of Earth. No! Your jumping days are over, Godzilla. I'm sorry. So now it's up to Mothra. Oh, you know what? I cannot move the cursor. Why could I not? Oh, I wanted to see if I could move to that center space. Maybe the center space is where I gotta go to actually end the level. Nope, but now we're in another space station board type of thing here. Well, all I have is Mothra left here, and I am going to play until either we get to the next board or Mothra's gone. So we'll do one of the two. Whatever comes first. I mean, after all, guys, I'm not here to show you the whole game. I'm not here to play through the whole thing. I'm here to show you a snippet and show people what it's like for somebody new to play some of these old games that either people have cherished memories of or absolutely hated when they came out, or, you know, whatever. Start discussions. Yeah, see, this song is good. It's just so repetitive because I've heard it so many times now. I mean, do we really have to hear it again? Drop the pods. There you go. Yikes. Okay, let me through. Let me through. We're through. And back to our favorite normal board that we've seen a million times before. How come Mothra's eye laser thing doesn't go more than like 2 or 3 inches away from her face? That is annoying. Okay, there we are. Here. Okay, yeah, right. There's no monster there. But I can't move there either. What do I have to do? Did I play this level already? I feel like I played the other 2 gray levels. Maybe I have to play through all 3 of the gray levels to get through? Well, I'm able to keep Mothra alive pretty good, so I'm really hoping we get to see the second stage before we're done here, because I really want to see what it looks like, and I really want to laugh if it's the exact same board, just with like 1 extra monster thrown in there or something like that. That would be great. That would just make my day. And why would that make my day, you ask? The reason being is because that's what I expect to happen. If I expect something silly like that to happen and it happens, that would be great. That would be hilarious. Breaking that open, get another health vial. Though, hey, if they had a completely different board, I would be like, yeah, this game was before its time, right? Be like, holy crap, I can't believe they actually were able to get like a couple different a couple different boards set up there with all the sprites and everything. Sometimes you play these old Nintendo and Atari games and it seems like the designers really, like, literally put in the minimal effort to get a game out. Like, in this, you could tell there was some love put into the sprites and the art and that kind of thing, because the characters actually don't look bad at all. But it's almost as if they only had budget to do the characters. Everybody else just, I don't know, like... Or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say everybody else. Everything else just looks kind of, Like, some of the backgrounds with the levels looks... That stuff looks pretty good, but... Okay, so what now? Right, there's no monster there. What about... No. Okay, I gotta stop here again. We're in another board like this. So what is it? Is it like a crapshoot to try to find the next level? I have no idea. I think I might have found out how to get to the next board. by watching somebody else's video. So let's give it a shot here. I think we got to play through this level, which I know we already have. However, I believe that once we're done, we actually have to tap on this same square, the same level again, and then we have to tell it that we want to go to the next board, which you would think most games would just assume you want to progress and go to the next board, but apparently Godzilla is very thorough with its checking procedure. It would like to make sure you really want to go to the next level and surprise you when you actually get there. But hey, you know what? As long as we get there, that's all I care about. That's what I want to see. Here, take some pods. There we go. Oh, you're killing me here. Literally and figuratively. You're killing me. See, now I'm to the point where I'm just like, I want to get past all this stuff. I just want to see the next board. As much as I've already said it. Whoa, that just fucked some shit up right there. Okay, so I should be able to just select Mothra. There we go. Will you move to the next field? How would I have ever known that? I figured there had to have been something at the end of the board that you had to do at the last space, because it's the only one with the big dish and everything, but like, how would a new user, a new player know to do that? I guess maybe it was in the instruction manual back then, but there's no way I would have known that. And we move on to Mars, which is cool. Whoa, and for one, I get Godzilla back, and for two, the board is completely different. I can see the two same monsters that were in the first board there, but that's pretty cool that they do actually change everything up. And that's as far as Godzilla can go. So let's see if the levels are any different here. And it doesn't look that way. No. It's kind of like they add a few little things here, and oh my god, why can't I get away from you? Take that, little saucer. Oh, that barely hit me. Come on, drop kick him in the head. Oh, and Godzilla's dead again. I am awful as Godzilla. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Oh, and there is another monster there. So this time there's 3. So they are upping the ante a bit, which is pretty cool. And we'll go up here. Okay. So yeah, the levels are all pretty much the same here. And it looks like, you know, once you play through the first board, you kind of know what to expect in the future boards. So it's, you know, a wash, rinse, repeat type of situation. Where, you know, with other games, you know, they actually try to challenge your skill a bit by adding new different things for you to avoid and for situations for you to interact with and adjust to, you know, adapt to your surroundings type of situations. Like, this game doesn't offer that, unfortunately. You would think a Godzilla game would be all about that. You think you play Godzilla and they're like, oh, now they're sending this after you, how are you going to deal with it? You know, now the military is bombing you, how are you going to deal with that? But in this, it's pretty much like, at least for me, it's play as Godzilla, die as Godzilla, play the rest of the map with Mothra. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed me fumbling through Godzilla Monster of Monsters. By the way, I wanted to point out that is my favorite thing about this game. It's called Monster of Monsters. It's like saying, you know, you're a man amongst men. You are a monster about town. Something about the title, I don't know, it just really gets to me. I think it's hilarious. But again, yeah, thank you for watching. And hopefully you'll continue to watch me fumble through future games as I keep playing through old games. regardless if they require my attention or not. I'm going to try to kill this boss. But in the meantime, I will see you all later on the next episode of Game Grave. See ya!